Hello. So, have you ever watched Andy and Jake and wondered where I got Blarkey? Well, here it is. A show that everybody hates and for a good reason. Funny and French. So, it's a show for preschoolers, but it's very dumb. Like, dumber than most of them. And that's where Barney comes from. And so, Barney and friends? No, more like dummy and enemies. The show is horrible, and many people would agree. This is definitely the inspiration for Blarkey, and I'm gonna explain all about it as well as rant about it. This is what Barney looks like, at least on TV, right? He actually looks like this deep down inside, I believe. Creepy, isn't it? And I'm gonna explain why I think that Barney the dinosaur is really this, not this. Okay, so when a show is created, it always has to start from somewhere. In Barney's case, in 1988, there was a little direct-to-video series released called Barney and the Backyard Gang. Barney and the Backyard Gang? No, more like Dummy and the Idiotic Clan. Yep, this is where it all started. You know what? This is what Barney looked like back in Dummy and the Idiotic Clan. More creepy than he looks today, right? Barney finally made it to television in 1992 with Dummy and Enemies. And you know what? That was a very horrible show. I mean, a very horrible show. But at least Barney still looks less creepy than he did back in Dummy and the Idiotic Clan. Near the end of every episode of Dummy and Enemies, there's a segment called Barney Says. Did I say Barney Says? No, more like Dummy Fails. And I mean, Barney really does fail at everything. This is not educational. This is not educational at all. That's why I started this rant. We'll get more to in just a minute. And so, the opening theme song, which is in the tune of Yankee Doodle Dandy, the first part of it goes something like this. Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination. Wait, did I just say that? No, more like Dummy is an evil spirit from the underworld. That's what Dummy is. And there's a song that plays at the end of almost every episode, and it goes something like this. I love you, you love me, we're a happy family. Bleh. With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Wait, what is that show even trying to promote? Won't you say you love me too? So the song is called I Love You, but wait, what did I just say? No, more like I hate you. I'm directing that towards you, Barney. So here are 10 reasons why Barney the dinosaur is very bad for kids. Number 1, he encourages them to like strangers. What? Well, there is an episode where Barney says a stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet, or something similar to that. So Barney is an educational show, right? Wrong. Anyway, a stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet. Wait, what? Yeah, there was actually an episode where Barney said a stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet. What is wrong with you? You want us to be so fools? No, you don't. But Barney sure does. You are evil, Barney! Number 2. He implies if you are not happy, you are bad. Huh? So, Barney is a dinosaur. Very happy. Very happy. A little too happy. Things are getting suspicious now. So, Basically, he's happy all the time, doesn't want others to not be happy. So, wait a minute, ho ho. So basically, what Barney is implying is that if you are not happy, you are bad. Repeat, Barney thinks if you are not happy, you are bad. Oh my, what a moron. Look, you can be mad and not be a bad person. You can be sad and not be a bad person. You can be scared or surprised. Neither would make you a bad person. What kind of a show are you, you stupid evil dinosaur? Number 3, he encourages them to eat junk food. Now, wait a minute. So everyone must eat or else they'll die, right? And everyone must eat, including Barney. So Barney must eat something, but here, it's pretty much almost always junk food. What? Well, hold on. Yes, he always eats junk food. Tell me one time where Barney ate healthy food. I know, you can't tell me, right? Why don't you explain more about it in the comments below? Why? Because he always eats junk food. You know, Barney is a really a bad inspiration for children. Okay, so number 4. There are kids of different ages, but they all act the same. So on Barney's show, there are always kids of different ages, but they act the same. Yeah, you heard me right. There are always kids of different ages, but no matter what, they act the same. Why can't there ever be a kid who dislikes Barney? You know why? Because Barney is evil, dumb, and a jerk. Number 5. He says cheating is good. So, if I recall, there was one episode where there was a contest with an egg in a spoon. It was a race, but there was a kid who used peanut butter, and instead of being punished, he was rewarded for creative thinking. Stop teaching children to do negative things, Barney. And you know, he was rewarded for creative thinking. I don't care if creative it was, he should have been punished. It's what's fair, Barney. And you are an evil spirit. Number 6, his songs are pointless. I mean, they're pointless. As you remember, at the end of most episodes, there was always a song called I Love You, You Love Me. That song was just pointless and creepy. And if they're pointless, maybe you should never be singing Barney. And the theme song, Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination. Whoever's imagination it was, they must have been stupid because they created such a stupid dinosaur. Number 7, he has the number of Satan. What do I mean by that? Well, whoever thought of this must have been really intelligent. It's known as the old Barney equals 666 joke. So, what can we describe Barney the dinosaur as? How about a cute purple dinosaur? However, in Latin, instead of the letter U, they used the letter V. See, this is what it would turn into. Cute purple dinosaur. Wait, what? Anyway, let's take out all the letters that are not Roman numerals. Then you're left with C, V, V, L, D, I, V. Now, why don't we change it to Arabic numerals? Then you got 100 plus 5 plus 5 plus 50 plus 500 plus 1 plus 5. Now, why don't we add this up? Well, what do you know? The number you come up with is 666, the number of the beast. Could it be that Barney is the number 666? Could it be that Barney is Satan? Or could this be all a coincidence and that people who talk about the Barney equals 666 joke all the time should stop? It could be the last one until this. Let's replace the cute with the word lovable and do the exact same steps. Let's see what number it turns out to be this time. What the? Again, the number is 666. Oh yes, Barney is definitely Satan. Number 8, he is purple. Okay, I guess there's nothing wrong with a TV character for preschoolers being purple. But then you really think into it. Barney is a purple dinosaur. He's gotta trick children into loving him like he did for a bunch of years. But really, the show is very stupid. Number 9, Barney is creepy looking. And no, I'm not talking about this picture I made. No, I'm talking about this. Look at him. He's all purple. Look at his legs. Look at him. He's staring right at you. Look at his creepy tooth smile. And it may even be more creepy looking than this. But at least he looked less creepy after Dummy and the Idiotic Clan. Number 10 is friends. So there's more than one dinosaur on Dummy and Enemies. So let's name some of the stuff about him. Let's start off with BJ. Just look at BJ for a minute and you'll know for sure that he definitely belongs on Barney and Friends. What does BJ even stand for? Oh, I know. Big jerk. Baby Mom is a crybaby as well. I heard that I'm not for sure because I don't think I watched that show that much when I was little, but I think there was an episode where Baby Mom ate too much cookies in the cookie jar and got a tummy ache. Serves her right for being such a crybaby. And Riff, no one even cares about Riff. I found a lot of images on Google Images, such as this one, and most of them didn't even have Riff in them. It's like Barney hates Riff himself. My. So yes, Dummy and Enemies is really bad. Oh, and I didn't mention it in my top 10, but Barney has a stupid voice, laughs all the time, and is way too energetic. So, the show ran from 1992 to 2009 when it was finally canceled, thank goodness. And of course, many people hate Barney, as I said throughout the entire video, and it's known as Anti-Barney humor. There's of course the Barney equals 666 joke. There's they call Barney boring, dangerous, uneducational. And have you ever watched Animaniacs? There was once an episode where the Warners are forced to be on this show called Melodian Kids, which is obviously a parody of this, and he is unstoppable. Baloney is like unstoppable. And as we know, it was luckily cancelled in 2009, thank goodness. And 6 years later in 2015, finally stopped airing in reruns. But then, right after it stopped airing in reruns, it was announced that the series was getting rebooted. Not more the stupid dinosaur! It was originally gonna be 2017, but they postponed it to a later date currently unknown. Well, at least they postponed something that made absolutely no sense. So from Dummy and the Idiotic Clan to his days doing Dummy Fails to today when he's having a planned reboot series, Barney has always been the bad show it was and should have never existed. Parents, you should show your kids other stuff that's good like Sesame Street, Blue's Clues, etc. and not this junk. So that's all I have to say. Goodbye, and I hate you, Barney.